Hey guys, it's Taylor, and it's time to talk about Jennifer Niven's All the Bright Places. It's about a boy and a girl, a boy named Finch, Theodore Finch, and a girl named Violet Markey. And this book is, in essence, about teen depression and suicide, which, if you don't really enjoy those books, then I don't necessarily recommend it, because it's kinda depressing. Pretty much the story begins with the two characters meeting on top of a bell tower, and they pretty much just save each other, and this begins their little weird relationship thing. So Finch is the main character, and Violet's also the main character, and the chapters go on and off between the two characters, flip-flopping between their perspectives, both first person, present tense. I guess you could say this book is about trying to get rid of labels on who people are, manic depression, bipolar, that kind of thing. Trying to not be stuck down with one certain thing. So I really enjoyed this book. I loved the characters, but there's a couple things that I will talk about in a second about the characters. The story was really good. I don't exactly know how to explain it. The story was just super keenly distressing to emotions, and not many authors can do that and can take on a really hard subject like teen depression and suicide and turn it into a novel that you really enjoy from the get-go. And I applaud Jennifer Niven for doing that. I give this book about a 4-star, mostly because I wasn't entirely enjoying certain aspects of the characters, like Theodore Finch. He memorizes things about suicide, like how someone died, how someone committed suicide, how many people commit suicide a year, and I just don't like little quirks like that in characters. Yes, it's interesting, but I don't enjoy how that makes up who he is. And that's a really common theme in contemporary fiction, I feel, to make a character act and be a certain way that most people aren't. Like, I've never met someone who has quirks like that. The story overall is really good, and I really recommend it to anyone that wants to read it. It's not something that you'll regret reading, because it's just super well written, and the characters are beautiful, I guess you could say. I really enjoyed how the two characters' relationship evolved over the book, and how they both kind of helped each other, but then it also doesn't really help at all, because there's just a bigger problem that is taking place that neither of them can actually fix, and that they'd have to fix themselves. And so it was really refreshing to see that where the two characters can't fix themselves working together, that where lots of books try and just make them fall in love and be like, oh yes, everything is okay. And I found that really refreshing in the story. For those that don't want to have spoilers for the novel, I'm going to say end it here, and I'm going to just talk about one other thing that I didn't enjoy about the novel that made me not give it a 5-star. So yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, then stop here. In the end of the book, Theodore Finch killed himself. I mean, yeah, this book is about teen depression and suicide, but I felt like it didn't need to be in there, but also I felt it did need to be in there, so I had conflicting emotions about how it was written and how that ended up, and I just wished it hadn't ended that way. It doesn't make the book any worse, it just makes it harder for me to swallow and enjoy, so that's why I gave it a 4-star, not a 5. Honestly, the book deserves a 5, and you should read it. It is worth time. It is worth taking the time to read it. Alrighty, that's it. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the review, then give it a thumbs up down there and comment, and if you've read this book, tell me what you think. Give me recommendations of what I should read, and I'll be back soon with another video. So, bye.